ideas. We got nowhere else to go, it's only up from there. I've been on my own, just running through the field. Say vivid for the ears, I know that's how they like it. Yeah, I fantasize, tell me that it's real when it's all said and done. I said it how I feel it, I let them hear the fear of a passive aggressive angry black man with a passion. Steady grip while I shoot to the stars with a full clip. Trying line with a loose leaf, then I proofread till I lose sleep. Couldn't handle the truth.
I'm weak. I'm dead.
All right, guys. Welcome back to another week of the Drunken Truth. I am here with my friend
Stevie T.
Stevie. My bad. Stevie T.
Stevie T, that's correct.
Look, get me together. Look, cheers to a good episode.
Cheers.
Cheers. Alright. You guys know we're here to wild out, here to get drunk and play some games. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
I got some fun games for us today. I got one especially because I knew you were coming. I just ordered it last night and I think it's called like Black Card Revoked or something.
Oh, okay. I'm black. Real black.
Yes, that part. And it's testing your black trivia knowledge to kind of see like if you deserve to keep your black card or not. But yeah, Black Card Revoked.
Yeah.
Alright.
But I'm black, but I'm like second generation suburbanite. So like I don't know how deep this is gonna go because like I'm from the suburbs and my parents are from the suburbs. So, you know, I don't know if this is about to be like I've never seen Belly, so I hope there's no questions about Tommy and Keisha.
Bitch, I'm ready to take the card already. I'm ready to take the card already.
I'm gonna let you know what time it is, baby. I'm not gonna sit up here and hold you. I don't really get into all of those things, but you know, I'll play the game.
It's okay because we also got some Connect 4, which I'm gonna beat that ass. Alright?
Probably so. I'm really bad at Connect 4. Surprisingly.
Really?
Like really bad at it. I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't think I've ever like won it. Maybe like against a kid. No, like dead ass. Like maybe like against a kid, but like I don't really.
So probably tic-tac-toe then too, huh? You probably like a little...
No, I'm good at tic-tac-toe, but when you add that fourth one in, there's a little bit more possibilities. So I don't know. There's like too many variables going on, and then also why is it standing up? Like, like you know what I'm saying?
If it makes you feel like better, when I was putting it together, right, I kept trying to figure out why the fucking tokens were falling out the bottom.
Because you had it open.
Yeah, I had it open.
Yeah, I mean that happened to me before too. That's how I knew what time it was with you. I'm gonna let you know. I'm not really that great at that game, but I mean, I'm gonna fuck with it. I might mess around and win. I doubt it.
Me too. I just got my signs today. My posters. I meant to put them up, but it literally says like, what the fuck does it say? It says you can't beat me, and that's the drunken truth.
Okay.
That's me. You know. After the first week though, if you guys didn't see last week, I got my ass beat. So I was talking all that shit and still lost.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I lost. Yeah.
What'd you play?
We did. What all did we do? We did trivia. We did like a drink, like a shot test. Like, well, that was just for him because I knew what the liquors was. The shot test. He like put up 5 liquors. He had to guess what they were. And then we did the drunken paint.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did flip cup.
You got a lot of segments going on here. This is giving very much like Wendy Williams or like you giving hot topics.
How you doing?
Right, you giving hot topics. You doing this. You doing some painting. You're doing some whatever the fuck else.
Yes. I feel like I just kind of talk shit until the hour's up and like.
Okay, well shit, I'm with it. Yeah.
Before we start the games, let's do a shot. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
do a shot.
Let's
Did you
get
see
it.
the BET Awards?
I did not.
No, I didn't either.
Oh, really?
I didn't.
I was like,
watch the fucking BET Awards no more. Anybody checking for the fucking BET Awards?
That part. It's sad, but it's true because I feel like everybody used to love the fucking BET Award.
Yeah, I mean back like when Monique was the host those first 2 years, the BET Awards. I feel like we took them seriously at that point in the game. No one takes them seriously now. They'd be a fucking mess.
Mm-hmm.
Like
they worse than the Grammys.
The production is just so crud. Like I'd rather watch the fucking Trumpet Awards or something.
Whoa, that's a stretch.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what I'm saying? Like at least it gives award show. It gives like
Yeah.
People get dressed up where people respect it. No one, you got a fucking BET Award. Nobody respect nobody fucking BET Award, which is really a shame. Especially as black people, we ought to put more into
ourselves, our community, our legacy, our name.
Yeah,
our
it ought to mean something. But I think that the other side of black people is the fact that if it's some bullshit, we don't get into like. Alright, like we're not gonna support it just because it says black entertainment television on it. Like it needs to be something worth our time.
Exactly. Cheers to that. I love it. Yes. Cheers to fucking that. Yeah, I was talking to somebody. I don't even remember, but it's just like I feel like.
So I'm bad at taking shots, so I gotta take the other half of it now.
You only took half of it?
I don't give a fuck. I came on a drinking show, but I don't really take shots like that. It's happening.
Oh, I'm about to get your boy lit.
And you not. And you not. But I mean, I appreciate the thought and the concern.
We gonna see. We still got about like 52 more minutes, bitch. And I'm a drinker, and I'm already about out of this margarita, and I'm over it.
We're gonna see.
Alright, so how did we meet? Tell the people. They want us to know. I want to remember.
How do we meet? I don't know.
I think we're both in that boat where we don't remember. I'm pretty sure I met you through Lewis. I can't say where.
I did meet you through Lewis, and I met you at Lewis's house one time at his basement party situation. But like, I was already at VCU at the time. I'm pretty certain. I'm pretty certain I was already in college. And like, I came back when everyone was kicking it with some old friends, and they ended up having a situation over at Lewis's, and I think you came over. But like,
okay. So I graduated 10.
You graduated 2010?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that means that you were a freshman, but I was a senior, so I know that I was
oh, really?
already in college.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I graduated 07.
Oh shit, yeah. Like, 'cause me and Lewis didn't even like start hanging out until after I had already graduated. Like we at first, like he was dating this guy that I lived in the neighborhood with rode a bus. So he was like, hey, I'm going over like my boyfriend's house, whatever, so he can come over, and then we're gonna hang out with them and then his sister. This is when, you know, I'm still in the closet or whatever, for the people who believe me. And so, like, Shannon was trying to, like, go smack, and then Lewis was like, bitch, she's gay. Shannon was like, no. And then he's like, no, bitch, she's gay. And, like, so Lewis is actually the first person I've ever came out to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was, like, but that was after I'd already graduated, so that was, like, 2010 to 2011.
Yeah, I graduated again from VCU in 2011, but I stayed at Richmond until 2012.
I can tell you the first time I remember seeing you, and that was at King's Dominion, and you had on that the little one-piece jump. Living your best life. It was like it was like King's Dominion. It's like when they do the little gay day or whatever.
I don't recall, but I mean,
it was like all black. It was sickening, and we was like, cause your dick was all out and look, yeah. That's the first time I remember. That's the first time I remember seeing you.
I lived in Norfolk at that time. Now I do remember. It was a see-through situation.
I definitely remember that shit.
And now it's coming back to me. But I lived in Norfolk at that time. That's so fucking crazy.
Yeah, that outfit, iconic. Cause that's exactly how. That's like literally like. I still work like it was yesterday.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, I knew you before then. You didn't just meet me at King's Dominion.
Yeah. I know. I was with Lewis, but I met you, but we've never, even that night we didn't really hang out. It was kind of like, hey, like, what's up, yo?
Yeah.
And like I kind of passed by.
Yeah.
I think.
Because I was with some friends from that lived in Norfolk at the time.
Yeah.
Because I had moved from Woodbridge to Norfolk actually for like a good 6 months, but then I came right back. But that was just like a flash in the pan.
Yeah, and it was Lewis's birthday, so that's why we went down there. I think this is when he was dating that dude Gilly, super tall, dreadhead. He's like,
I don't know. But
he's like, I barely remember the day.
Yeah, I mean, like legit. I was probably fucked up, to be honest with you. So I probably didn't remember the next day it happened. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I do remember when I met you because we were in the basement at Lewis's house. I do definitely remember that, but I don't remember what year it would have been. But I know that I was grown. I know that I was all the way grown, in fact, because I remember the car that I was driving, and that was my Honda Insight. I didn't get that till I graduated from VCU. So.
Shit, yeah. It had to be maybe
I was probably like 21, 22.
But damn, if you think about it, like we've actually like known each other for like over like 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah. It's been a minute. Definitely been a minute.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm so happy to have you on, and It took me a little second to get together, and as any guest who's been on the show knows, it took me a little minute to get it together. Every time I think I got it, I just don't. Like, legit, I think it's all set up, and then, like, it's not the roti. It's the recording. This cord just fucking sucks ass.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's fine. Technical difficulties, you know what I'm saying? It's giving BET Awards, but it's fine.
The shade. So, first game we start with is going to be Connect 4. I'm going to grab and sit right here. Just when we talking shit, I want to make sure I can win.
No, I mean, you're going to win. I'm going to let you know right now. You're going to win, I'm sure.
Alright, so how does it work to just drop everything out? I'll be red because that's my favorite color.
So you want to put something underneath it? Like to catch it? Like the box lid or something?
I'm dead. Never mind. I'll leave that alone.
Are you serious?
Bitch, I know you lying. I know you motherfucking lying. I know you motherfucking lying. Ain't no I know you lying. I know you fucking lying.
Hold up.
Oh shit, this is a whole situation. I'm like tethered.
I got it. It takes Hot Mess Express.
Hot Mess Express. That's funny.
Oh my goodness, give me two stuff. Like, I swear, I ain't do nothing but pick it up, right? I'm not tripping. Like,
I mean, clearly you released it when you picked it up.
This shit. Wait, I got a button for that. No, I don't. You know what?
There's one more underneath here, right there.
Oh. That shit, no. No, that shit. I'll let you go first. Alright, so while we're playing this, I'm gonna ask you some shit. So let's hear 2 truths and a lie.
2 truths and a lie.
Yeah, and I'm gonna guess which one's a lie.
You're gonna guess which one's the lie.
Yeah.
Okay. I can ride a unicycle. I am an only child, and I need something. Hold on, I'm bad at this.
Yeah, pick your first one first, right? You think about it. Go ahead and pick your first little coin.
Oh, okay.
Little coin.
And my favorite color is red.
All right, let's see. Trying to think back to conversations. Like, I feel like I want to say, I know you're an only child, but I feel like I sometimes feel like you might know you had like a sister.
Oh, it's my
No,
dog.
no, never mind. Okay, never mind. You are an only child. Yeah, so I know that's the truth. Yes. All right. So that leaves it to 2. And I'm gonna go with your favorite color is red.
You think that's a lie?
That's the lie.
No, my favorite color is red.
It is red.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it because I literally just said like I'll go first. My favorite. I mean, I'll take red because my favorite color is red. So I thought you were just like.
No. My favorite color is actually red. And I can ride a unicycle.
You're not an only sibling.
Huh?
So you're not an only sibling.
No.
Oh,
I have a sister.
You do have a sister. Okay, shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Damn it. I was like, I felt like you told me you had a sister, but I was like, maybe I'm fucking tripping. Damn it. Okay.
No, I have a sister.
Alright. So I'll go. Alright.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's see. Okay. I fell off the 3rd story of an apartment building. I have siblings that go in chronological order and birthdays. One day after each other. Obviously not the same year. That'd be difficult. And or my dad could just be a whore. Working at Los Dos. And I have been to Puerto Rico 3 times.
Okay. You be fucked up, so I believe you fell off a fucking third story, whatever the fuck. I think you've only been to Puerto Rico once.
Yeah, I've only been to Puerto Rico once.
Right?
Yes, but I was a kid when I fell off the apartment, off the third story apartment complex. So wait, it's your turn or my turn? Wait, 2, 4, 5.
I think it's your
4.
turn.
It's my turn. Okay, bet.
Okay.
So when I was really young, you know, I got confused for, you know, sidebar, confused for like a fucking a girl all the fucking time, right? And so that just plays into the story a little bit, so that's why I started with that. I'm not sure why.
Sure.
But we lived in this apartment complex, and so my brother used to always jump down. There's a big pole down the middle of the apartment complex. So it's like here's the apartment, right? And there's you can walk out to your apartment, and there's railings around the whole thing, and the whole thing's kind of open, and then there's like a big pole going down the middle from top to the bottom. So think of a square.
Was it a firehouse at some point? Like,
Yeah. In a sense, kind of.
It was? Oh.
Well, no. You say was it one at some point? I'm not sure. I don't think so. But like that's the kind of vibe they were going for. Like, bitch, if the alarm go off, we going, right?
We out, bitch.
That's what they were giving. And so fucking so my mom, she wanted us to go return this broom that we had borrowed to one of the neighbors who lived on the 3rd floor. Mm-hmm. And so I wanted to go with my brother so bad. I was like, let me go. And so we go upstairs or whatever, and we go to return the broom. And my brother didn't want me to go because he, you know, like my brother hanging around, like, you know, it's older brother, little brother kind of shit.
Okay.
Like, he always want to go with me. So my brother was like, okay, instead of walking back down the stairs, I'm gonna like jump off the side and slide down the pole to get down to the 1st floor. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna do it too. And so he jumped on the pole and slid down. I jumped on the pole and missed the pole. And I fell from the 3rd story all the way down to the 1st and landed on my face.
Wow, did you break anything?
So I split my mouth completely open. I'm completely bloody or whatever. And so
Did it catch you? What the fuck?
We were both real young, like, he still should call me.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
You know, just like
I mean, how much older was he than you?
we're a year apart.
Oh, so he was just 5?
I legit, I was like, he was maybe 8, I was maybe 7.
Oh, I thought you would said, okay, sorry, I thought you were giving the ages already. I heard something else. Okay, so he was 8, you were 7.
Yeah, something like that. We were real young. And I think he was just, you know, he's kind of just walking off, not even realizing it. And so I go in the house, I'm crying, I tell my mom, like, I fell. And then she's
you fell already.
Yeah, big facts. And then so she's thinking, oh, like, I just fell and I'm just being a little like baby. She's like, you know, go to the bathroom, just like go clean yourself up. I don't even think she really even sees me. She's like, just go to the bathroom, whatever. And then one of the neighbors come knocking on the door, right?
Because my girl was here ago.
Here she go. I think I was gonna
Oh,
say.
okay.
Yeah, here she go. And so fucking when the neighbors come knocking on the door and they're like, is your daughter okay? I told you, at least like we get there and fucking
Because you tried it.
and so you're actually better than you said you were, yeah.
No, I mean I almost just lost just now. I just ended up catching myself.
So fucking so he's like, is your daughter okay? And she's like, what do you mean? He's like, I just saw your daughter fall off like
Boom!
bitch.
4!
Bitch.
Yo, this is the first time I ever won Connect 4.
Well, my dumb ass. Look, cause I just knew I was like, yeah, he gonna miss that one.
I thought it was.
Damn it. Okay, whatever.
Hey, and you was talking all of that shit.
Whatever. One to the guest, I guess.
You was talking all of that shit, nigga.
I guess I know which game we playing next.
What's
Black
that?
card revoked.
That's fine. I'm gonna win that too. Like, no, I don't know if you probably can't even win this shit.
Yeah, you can. We're gonna see who we get to like whoever.
Oh.
So it's questions that they ask about black culture.
Yeah, but you get like points.
Yeah, like if we both get it right, we both get a point. If I get it right, you get it wrong, I get a point.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The game's meant to be like the game is meant to be like whoever has the most points at the end. Yeah, cause like, I think this is the box. Yeah, like I said, it just came this morning through Amazon.
Shout out Amazon. Speaking of things that are on Amazon.
Yes, ow, go
I happen to have a t-shirt line, well, a shirt line, not necessarily just t-shirts, because there's t-shirts and there's tank tops and there's sweatshirts and there's hoodies and there's all types of different things. All available on Amazon under Stevie Tees.
You'll see this on the bottom of your screen.
Yeah.
I'll post
Exactly.
it. It'll pop right on up. Yes, and he's actually rocking it right now. Like, look at that shirt. I know the light's bright, but like, ow, the joke is.
I bring the vibe all day, every day, 24/7, straight up.
Yes.
So I feel like this is the appropriate shirt to be able to wear to the Drunken Truth.
Yes, that part. yes.
Absolutely.
I'm living for this shirt. Like when he told me it was his, I was so
Okay.
hooped and gagged. Like yeah, cause I bring the vibes as well. So
Yeah,
like, you know, I'm
sure.
around here 24 all day, every day, 24/7. That part. That
Yeah,
part.
absolutely. So the link will be down below. Okay.
I'm gonna
Say
try to
something
get
in the
it- I'm
comments.
gonna try to get it right under my hand, like. I'm gonna like guide the leak out slowly. I'm gonna have it slowly come out like this.
Definitely. Yeah. Say something in the comments if you have a Stevie T. If you don't have one, what are you waiting on? You're missing out.
That
I got all types of shit. For real, I got all types of shit.
Yes, I'm excited. Like I'm excited for you. Like I'm so happy. Like I'm pitching in here. Like I'm like I got a chance to win it. I'm like so happy. Like I'm so for Black excellence. Like in all forms. You know. I love
Exactly.
I love everybody else as well. But you know I'm like rooting for it. So all my motherfuckers. You know.
I love everybody else as well. However, I'm rooting for everybody black.
That fucking part.
Ease
So,
of face. Yes. Yeah, you. No, we hear you. Perfect. I don't want a lot for Christmas. Yes. There is just one thing I need.
Okay.
I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree.
Yes.
I just want you for my own. More than you could ever know. Make my wish come true.
Yes. I'm over here. I'm over here trying to record my shit.
All I want for Christmas is you.
Yes.
So how you feel about Roe versus Wade? Do you do like current events and topics on your show? What do you do on your show? What we want to get into? Let's talk some shit.
You know, most people like haven't. Most people have been too drunk to kind of like have a conversation that's like meaningful. I would love to, so I'm so down to get into that.
No, I definitely want to talk about some bullshit while I'm drunk.
But like, let's get to the real.
I mean, is that what we want to talk about? Or do we want to talk about
No, I'm here for it. I'm here for that conversation.
Carisha?
Because we
We don't want to talk about Carisha and that fucking big ass sign in the BET Awards for Diddy, who did not give a fuck. Didn't even bother to thank her.
Wait, what sign? What did I miss? What
The
did I miss?
BET Awards, Carisha had a sign for Diddy. He won a Lifetime Achievement Award, or like a
Who's
whatever the
Carisha?
fuck. Like, huh?
Who's that?
Who's Carisha? Young Miami.
Oh, that's her real name?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my bitch. What she
Yeah.
said?
Bitch, I'm Miami and I came in.
Oh, no, I know. Trust me, I know that bitch. Bitch,
I don't
I'm
like
ball
her,
swish.
bro.
I
I
just
feel
ain't
like
know her real
they-
name. I ain't know her real name.
Carisha? Carisha, please. Absolutely.
But what was her sign?
It said like something poppy. Like basically it was like a. It gave very much high school graduation. You know, she's a ratchet.
You gotta push it to the limit. That's actually music, I think.
She definitely one of the ratchets. But anyway,
Yeah,
Diddy didn't
I
even
love
thank
it.
her in his fucking speech.
But like you said, he thanked her.
He didn't thank her in his speech. He was giving his thank yous for his fucking Lifetime Achievement Award, but he didn't even shout her out. She had this big ass fucking sign. It just gave very thirst.
Well, why would
Do
he
you
shout her
remember
out?
when Bobby Lights was
That
doing the
nigga.
most? Was doing the most when Lil Nas X was At the MTV Awards?
No, I don't. I don't watch MTV Awards because they don't like black people. Yeah, I said it.
George Bush doesn't care about black people. Please call.
He won a fucking Grammy for Album of the Year. It's like, it's not giving. The fact that Beyonce is losing to Taylor Swift is not giving. Like it's not giving. You know, no shade, no tea. But that's how I watch it.
I don't necessarily know if it's a black-white thing though. I don't know what they based it on. Like
they base it off like the people like they're. If you're basing it off sales.
I don't know if they're basing it off, if they were basing it off sales, everybody would win the same. Everybody would win everything. You know what I'm saying? Like if you had a really hot year, you know what I'm saying, you would win all the awards. And I really feel like I don't know what the fuck they're basing it off, but I'm assuming they're not.
That's what they have different categories though. Like you know what I mean? It's just like. Is it rap? Is it like da-da-da-da? Like,
Yeah.
It should be based off a bunch of
But I'm
things.
saying, so best new artist at MTV Awards, that person would win. Like whoever the fuck would win best new artist would also win it at the BET Awards, would also win it at the AMAs, would also win it here, would also win it there. So it's given very much. People need to have different criteria for what they're basing the awarding from off of. Ooh, this is hard to do when you've been drinking. This is fun.
What they were basing it on to where Camila Cabello beat Cardi B for best new artist.
It was given least hood bitch. It was given actual talent. It was given
actual talent. Suck my dick. Okay. Suck my. And first off, how does a bitch? How she a best new artist with just because she goes solo? Bitch, you been an artist. Camila Cabello, Fifth Harmony, yeah. Like, girl, you was a whole singer for.
But she be singing.
I'll pick them on.
No, don't get me wrong. I love Cardi B. I'm not even gonna talk shit for real. And I'm not gonna say she doesn't have talent.
And I love
she does have talent.
You know.
Oh yeah, I mean I love her too. Well, I don't really know her like that, but I
Stop the border, bitch. Like I'm here.
I enjoy her. Is she the one singing? Not singing. Really, what's it called? I love it when you
call me señorita.
Okay, that is her.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I fucked with that song so hard when it came out. I fucked with that song. I remember I was actually sitting on a plane going from the Bay to Hawaii when that song dropped, and I listened to it like on repeat the entire time. This is back in 2019. The entire time, not the entire, it's like 6 hours, so it's not the entire time, but I listened to it a lot, like on repeat or whatever. I was drunk then too, actually.
That part.
I was drunk then too, fucking drinking champagne, goddamn flying to Hawaii, listening to Camila Cabello. I didn't know who the fuck she was.
Yeah, fucking Fifth Harmony, yeah.
I don't know who that is. The fuck Fifth Harmony. I mean, I've heard of them. But it's five girls. It's giving like a new Spice Girls set.
Yeah. Now they're gone. What's the best two left? No, it's time. No, ain't too much you can do left.
But so it's like a Spice Girls set.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Fucking it's so I knew it wouldn't last long because how they, you know, he came to become a group, right? So if y'all don't know,
it was a show.
Yeah,
it was making the band.
It was X Factor. So X Factor, right? X Factor. When you go on the show, if you audition alone, right, there's people who get no's, whatever, and then there's about 3 or 4 groups that they say, hey, you, the Simon, who's great at what he does at making bands. This is how One Direction became a band.
What?
Yeah, exactly. But
One Direction became a band from X Factor?
X Factor UK, yeah. Yeah, they all got no's. Same thing with Fifth Harmony. They all got no's. Leona Lewis, X Factor UK. Yeah.
What the fuck, Leona Lewis?
X Factor UK. Yeah.
Keep you.
Yeah, he got the voice. I'm sorry. Let me stop. I hate singing with people who sing so good because I'm like, nah, I just want to listen.
Oh, stop it. I did a little something, stop it. I didn't get it.
Oh, y'all will hear in the Drunken Truth break. I will be playing some of the. I was recording at the beginning. He's singing that song, but yeah, so they all got no's, right? That they weren't gonna make it past whatever level they were at on the show, which is like the very beginning. This is before they go live and everything. And they say, hey, you didn't make it by yourself, but we want to put you guys together. And so that's how Fifth Harmony became a band, and they ended up coming in second place during X Factor, and then that's how One Direction became a band.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yep.
But I don't give a fuck about none of that. I mean, I don't. That just it gives me teeny bopper. And for real, if it ain't Destiny Child, I don't want to hear about no girls up there singing and whatnot, doing all of that. At the end of the day, I don't know. I don't really want to talk shit about Fifth Harmony because I don't know what they give, but
they gave while they were together. There's just some people who just meant to be background singer.
You see what I'm saying? I need you to be.
But Normani, that's my bitch. That is like excellence. That is like I love her, and she was in Fifth Harmony.
What?
Yeah, that's where she came from.
What the fuck? Am I that old? I don't know what the fuck is what. I don't even know what's current. Are you crazy?
Normani's Fifth Harmony. Yes.
And I like her.
Normani and Camila both Fifth Harmony. Yes, Camila left first, and then Normani left after. And that's why they no longer know Fifth Harmony.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened to the three harmonies now? Man,
but they got harmonized, huh?
Damn. Okay. I didn't know that, but that's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay, I fuck with Normani.
Yes, that's my bitch.
I mean, I don't really know about all of that. I don't really know her like that. I don't know her work, but I do know that I don't change the channel when she's performing because I respect her talent and I respect her as an artist. So, I fuck with that. Don't get me wrong. Now, I come from the generation where singers had to fucking sing. Okay. And I know that you're several years younger than me, so
shade.
You're a child. I'm not shading.
I'm not a child, nigga. I'm 30 years old.
I was about to say you're a child of the 90s. Is what I was getting ready to say. Okay. So you're a child of the 90s. So I don't know, but. You know what I'm saying? I get into a different, I need you to be able to sing.
Nobody can sing.
Acapella.
Listen to nobody sing acapella.
No, she can.
Yeah.
She definitely can, and that's why I fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of these motherfucking popcorn artists that just be popping up. They got a little, one-hit wonder situation, and then, who sounded the fuck crazy? There was somebody that sounded the fuck crazy at the BET Awards. The dude Giveon. You know Giveon.
Give me more, because I don't know. I don't know who the fuck.
Give me more. No, bitch, give me less. She sounded crazy. Give me less. Matter of fact, take it away. Please. She sounded crazy. I'm sending it back to the kitchen. Okay? He sounded the fuck crazy. And I don't know. It might have been the production, because BET Awards is a hot fucking ham sandwich. I can't believe that you haven't gotten into the BET Awards, the memes and things that be on the timeline. I didn't watch the fucking awards at all, but I just saw the memes and the little snippets and this and that. Those on the timeline.
The semester just ended on Saturday, bitch, and I was so behind on homework, and my teacher was like, "Hey, I'll extend it by one day," and I had a perfect, not a perfect B, the lowest of a B that you can have, which means if I would have been one more point off, nigga, would have had a C, right? And so I was like, "Oh, you giving me one more day, and you're saying I can do this work again and fucking get beyond a B?" Because I already had 3.0, which I is not giving because I had the other fucking
I don't know, but C's get degrees, okay? C's get degrees, and I got two of them, and there was some C's peppered in there.
No, I'm doing expedited, and so you 90% of the classes that you take have to be an A or a B, or it doesn't count.
Oh, okay. Well, now when you say that, that makes a lot more sense because I didn't do expedited. I did the regular undergrad experience.
I waited till I was 30 to go back to school.
Oh wow. Yeah, I didn't even put that together.
Yeah, I was granted I was 29 when I started, but close enough to 30.
Yeah.
I started back school in January, but I started college 2 years after, 1 or 2 years after high school, maybe 1 year after high school. I started college, and then I did that, and then 2 years. And then so I did that, and I was wanted to be a photographer, and that was my vibe. That was what I was giving, and so I only
be a photographer. Right?
Yes, I love photography. I love it. And so that's the only class I really focused on. So it was every other class was just kind of letting go, and because you do your pre-test before you go, whatever, and they say, hey, what classes you can take and things like that. And so many of these classes are hey, you can do the advanced, So I'm oh, you give me this opportunity, I'm gonna take it. And I forgot I was no longer in high school. Like, bitch, this ain't Kansas no more. Like, this ain't Kansas no more. It's not the same. They wanted you going to events, and they wanted you going to this thing, and they wanted you writing extra papers, and they wanted you doing all this. And it was just like, it's not giving, like, what I need to give. Oh my God, this prosthetic leg looks so much skinnier. It looks so skinny.
Shut up. I be forgetting that you only have one full leg until like you do something like this. I'll be like, oh, that's right. Because you always wear pants. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't always really get to like see the. I don't think I've ever really seen the full effect, to be honest with you. But I mean, all right. Dun 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 dun.
I ain't stretching a minute, bitch. That's as high as you get right now.
Okay.
Ow.
I can't. Not taking it off. No. Yeah, I started college when I was 17 and finished when I was 21. So like my entire adult life. Yeah. You know, I already had a degree, but I went back in 2019 while I was a full-time fucking student.
Congrats on that, because I saw when you were talking about going back to get your master's and shit.
What? That shit likes to fucking kill. And I just talked about that. I had an interview today somewhere, and I literally just talked about that in the interview. That shit like to fucking killed me. That listen, going to school full-time and then also working full-time, that internet experience is not no ho at all. Like I'm fucking discussion boards and then having to be accountable in another way to someone else and like and you're paying so much money, you're thinking about like, I need to get a return on my investment. Like I need for this shit to fucking like, I need a degree behind this shit.
You know they say it's not disrespect if you chase somebody and you don't take a sip.
So.
I let you get away with it once, you know, but twice is like.
I know it's not disrespect. I was in the middle of telling you my truth.
And I was.
Okay, I was telling you my truth about how I narrowly escaped with my life from getting my fucking MBA. Narrowly escaped my fucking life. I'm talking about a nigga was stressed. And at the time I was working for a major insurance company that pays you in commission only. So it was like, it's no like, oh, let me take a day off to study. It was no like, oh, let me use some PTO. It was like, bitch, if you don't work, you're gonna feel that shit when your check fucking hit. I literally had to hump the entire fucking time. And when I finished, they asked me that day, they were like, so what was your favorite part about getting your MBA? I was like, finishing. Like, what you thought I was gonna say accounting? You thought I was gonna say statistics, bitch? No, no. It was finishing. Move my tassel from left to right. Kindly.
Yes.
That's it.
I love it. I'm here for it because that is a huge accomplishment, and you know, and it's especially in our community. You know, it's like
it was a lot. I didn't want to. I was so burnt out on school after I finished that shit. I didn't even want to celebrate. I didn't even walk. Like I didn't go to graduation. I didn't even fuck. I was like, send me my shit in the mail. I didn't give a fuck. I was like,
I respect that.
No, and you will definitely understand what I'm talking about when you get to that point, because I really felt that way in undergrad, but my mom wanted her moment, and I wanted my parents to have their moment as well, because whatever. So VCU had 2 graduations, one for the School of Humanities and Sciences, and then one for VCU, you know what I'm saying, all together. So I ended up going to both of them. I didn't want to go to either one of them, but I ended up going to both of them. They were on the same day. Like one was at like noon, and the other one was like at 3. So like I ended up going to both of them and walking twice that time. And I was like, look, for this MBA, I'm gonna tell motherfuckers I graduated. You know, when the degree comes in the mail, I'll take a picture of it and put it on Facebook. But I ain't finna go all the way to the school, which was in Delaware, to like walk across the stage. I was like, nah, dog, I'm good. And you'll understand that because school is not no hoe. I really don't fault people who are like, they start school and then like they end up stopping for whatever reason or like whatever the case is. Like, I know that there are people that like look down on that, like, oh, you didn't finish or you didn't, whatever, you just got a few credits. Bitch, school, if you're not in a position to really do what you need to do, school will work you the fuck overtime. Like, luckily I was in a position whereby my parents could send me to school and I could live at the school for 4 years straight and not have to worry about anything, and I just matriculated. You know what I'm saying? And that was basically my job. But like, if you don't come from that and you're 18, you graduate, boom, you walk across that fucking high school stage and you like, yes, go Panthers or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Bulldogs.
Yeah, exactly. You fucking walk across your stage or whatever, and then your parents are like, all right, go get a job, and if you want to go to school, pay for that shit yourself. Dog, I'm gonna let you know I got the most respect for motherfuckers that can do that shit because that shit like to fucking kill me. And I was grown. All the way grown.
Yeah.
Like, grown. Had already been to school, knew how to study, knew all of that shit, had already had my wild years where I didn't give a fuck about anything.
Yeah.
If you're going through all of that and you still manage to somehow come out on the other side with a degree, you a better man than me. That's all I got to say. Because that motherfucker tried me. And I was in an accelerator program as well.
Yeah.
That's another thing. So it didn't take me the full 2 years. It was like condensed to like trimesters.
Yeah.
Basically, so it was like, X amount of months.
Yeah, so you do like they don't do MIDI like classes per semester, but it's more intense. It's more.
Yeah, it was like
that's how mine is because it's like a.
It was accelerated, so like it was the same amount of classes, but it was like I said in trimesters as opposed to it being like.
So I got 8 weeks instead of 16 weeks. Per semester.
Okay.
Per semester.
Okay. Yeah. Something like that.
Mine's accelerated as well. So
Yeah.
So we do 2 classes. We do 2 classes per semester, but instead of it being a 16 weeks, 16 week semester. Normally there's 2 semesters, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then there's and so we have 4 semesters, but so 8 weeks, and so you're doing the same classes, but it's just way more work, way more homework and shit like that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fucking work, a lot of fucking discussion boards, a lot of fucking bullshitting.
I hate discussion boards. I hate
a lot
them.
of acting like I read something that I didn't fucking read.
Thank that part.
A lot of shit went into that, like. But anyway, I came out the other side and I have my degrees, and it is what it is. But in the utmost respect, big up to everybody who's out there pursuing a higher education.
Yes,
I support you.
I'm happy, at where I'm at now in school. Like, before when I went to school, it was kind of like I felt like I needed to do it, and I felt like it was my responsibility, and I felt like if I wanted to do this, and I knew photography, something I wanted to do, so I had this fine arts degree. Right now, I am like, I don't want to say I enjoy school, but I enjoy what it's teaching me. I enjoy that I see it in a different perspective than what I saw before. Before it was kind of just like, it's like, all right, nigga, you're 19. I was like 19 when I finally went back. I was like, you're 19. Nigga, you need to go to school, kind of deal. I just wanted, not my older sister, she went to college, but my siblings didn't go at first. My younger sister, she eventually went, whatever. But it was just like, I've been working since I was like 13 years old, and I was selling candy door to door. I don't really count that, but 14 years old, I got my first job at like Cold Stone Creamery. I used to leave Garfield and walk to Cold Stone Creamery on Prince William Parkway after school.
You went to Garfield?
My freshman year. Yeah.
So I'm sorry. Pause. You were at Garfield when I was at Garfield. You were a freshman when I was a senior.
Mm-hmm.
At Garfield.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I went to Garfield my freshman year.
Wow, I had no idea. I genuinely had by the time I was a senior, I was like,
oh, but damn sure wasn't paying no mind to the damn freshman, especially me, because I was still like, so far in the college, I was so insecure. I was like I didn't really get like chunky freshman year. That kind of came like sophomore, junior year, just kept escalating. It was just like, when you don't want to be around people because you don't want them to know your truth. Like, you isolate, and so I just kind of just started getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So like then I was just like, I was Hot Mess Express, bitch. I am now, but it was like back then it was like worse. Like I was not petite. It was just I was not happy. And you saw it.
My senior year
I wasn't happy, so you saw it in like everything that I did.
Really?
Yeah. Like, it was bad. It was bad. I didn't care about Yeah, I was a hot mess. I didn't care how I looked. Like, me now, like, bitch, I'll be like, oh my gosh, just dread is like too far to the left. Like, before, I didn't care what I looked like. Because I didn't want friends. I was going to school with all my siblings. I didn't want to get close to anybody because I knew how, far I was in the closet, and I didn't, so it's just like the more you get to know people and the more it just starts coming out. You're going to school with your siblings, you know what I mean? It's going to get back to them. So I just wanted to be alone, and so I just didn't care. I wake up 3 minutes before the bus got there and like just leave out the house. I was a Hot Mess Express. Oh God, I even hate. I was rough. It was not.
That's intense.
Yeah.
That's intense. Cause that same year you talking about your freshman year would have been my senior year, and baby, Yeah, it was.
you know Garfield. You know how niggas talk shit like, and so that's what that that's what it was. That's what it was like, little different little vibes. But now back in school, yeah, we was on 2 different pages. Like,
well, I promise you, we was on 2 different pages, baby, because in 07, baby, that was prime time. That was prime fucking time. I had just gotten a little hoopty. Like, gas was $2 a gallon. You know what I'm saying? And nigga had a little bit of money in his pocket because I was playing piano at the time for church and shit like that. I was out here doing me.
See, I took it as like, damn, I'm now leaving middle school to high school. I'm still in the closet, and that was my vibe. But either way, long story short, the comeback is way better than the bounce back, or than the setback. There we go. The bounce back is way better than the setback. Either way, the nigga's sickening. However you wanna word it, however you wanna slice it, however you wanna dice it, bitch, or ice it. Like, either way, he is cunt.
Oh, okay.
Look, with the leg all out. With the leg all out, living his best life.
But not cunt, though. Okay, and that's fine.
Oh, that was shade. What you say? Oh, I thought you said you're not cunt, though.
No.
I was saying not cunt, though.
I was saying not cunt, though.
I was about to say, damn.
Now, who the fuck am I to say you not cunt? You feeling like cunt?
Nah, back when I was looking a little rough, a hot damn mess, I was like, I'm Trey. Somebody was like messing me like, nigga, you're not Trey. And I was like, you're probably Trey.
Let's give a little murder. This is the original Little Murder.
That nigga fine.
This is the original Little Murder. Can you imagine?
He cute. I'm here for him.
Yo,
I'm here for him.
I'm so
here for him.
But niggas that I thought I was straight. Hanging out with Lewis, bitch, you thought you was straight? Stop playing. Oh, you're playing games today. You really talking shit today. Lose your virginity too now. That's deep.
Yeah, it's like legit, like the same thing. Like,
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
oh my gosh, I talked about this in the first episode of my last podcast. I was like, to a guy, I was 17. To a girl, 14, 15.
So which one do you count as you losing your actual virginity?
I mean, I guess you can count both of them, but I tell people, okay,
You could count both of them, but I'm saying
Yeah,
which one do you
alright.
typically?
So well, technically, I'd say it'd be the, it's not the cord, it's the laptop. I'd technically say it's the female, because that's technically who I lost my virginity to first.
Sure.
But, come on, you fucking slow. I tell people all the time, right? And so, I sleep with a lot of straight men, and and like, so people say all the time, like, what? How you say you sleep with a straight man? He ain't straight if he's sleeping with you, right? So I still sleep with women, even to this day. But the reason
Even to this day.
that part.
To this day.
To this day, nigga.
To this day.
Like, but I tell people all the time, the reason that I say that I'm gay is because I could be with a man for the rest of my life without needing to sleep with women, but I could never be with a woman for the rest of my life without still needing to sleep with men. Which is why I say gay. And so, if you want to be technical, virginity first lost to a girl, so 14, 15. But if you say, like, about to speak my truth, like,
Let's take your shoe, child. Go ahead.
love is love. Like, then I have to say, when I was like 17, 18, I literally told this story in my first podcast. And I fucked in this closet of my fucking.
You got fucked in the closet of your whatever? Like your first time having sex with a man was bottoming?
Yeah, I was a huge fucking bottom when I first came out. I'm more verse top now. I'm a fully verse. I say I'm a unicorn of the gay community because everybody says they're fully versed, but they're never fully versed. I'm genuinely fully versed, but I'll meet somebody that says they're versed, and then the minute I get there and they see me, they're nothing but bottom. And that's fine with me, because I'll fuck. But they see me and they just want to get fucked. And that's okay, like, but it's just like, sometimes a nigga wants a dick too. Like, like, so I'll ask people who tell me they versatile. Like, legit. It's like crazy.
You know what song popped into my head just now? Let me sing it for you. I just need some dick. I just need, you know that song, Girls Can Never Say They Want It. Girls can never, it's given, Tops can never say they want it. Tops can never say now.
That fucking part, like legit, like I enjoy fucking just as much as I enjoy getting fucked. You know, I enjoy the
Woo! This show is gonna be. This show is giving. Go ahead.
It's the real tea. Like, I genuinely do. I'm a unicorn of the gay community because, like, niggas say the verse all the time. They throw that word like they fucking throw I love you or best friend. Like, nigga, they throw the word versatile just out there. But they're not. Like, sweetheart, you're saying versatile because...
So you think it should be like verse top or verse bottom?
I think if you're versatile, you should say versatile. And if you're verse top, you should say versatile.
But that's the thing about it is that most people they like one or the other more than...
Exactly.
Yep.
So say that.
So you think it should be like verse top or verse bottom?
No, there is versatile. Like me, I'm versatile. What y'all say?
No. I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying you're talking about the people who say that they're verse, but they're not really.
Yes,
verse.
exactly. Then they should say I'm verse top, verse bottom.
Okay.
Exactly. I'm not saying don't say I'm strictly this, or even say, hey, I'm versatile, but today I'm trying to bottom. Or I'm versatile, but today like, give me the tea before I pull up, my guy. Cause I pull up thinking we finna flip flop, flip flop, bitch, like the fucking fish you just pulled out the fucking sea, my guy, and you ready to fucking like.
Oh, so you get into that, like you wanna fuck somebody and then like turn over and like let them.
I'm versatile. I enjoy them both. So if I can do them both, absolutely. Like, do I need to do both? No. But if my mindset, if I'm pulling up on you and this is what you're telling me the tea is, and I get there and it's not the tea, of course I'm gonna fuck you. Like, if you're giving, like, you know, if I get there and it's like, okay, bet, like, you know, I'm still feeling it, but like it's just let a nigga know, cause niggas these days wanna fuck so bad they'll say whatever to get you over. So if I lead with I'm versatile, it's like, oh yeah, me too. And no, you a motherfucking not only are you not versatile, you're a power bottom. Like, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like legit. It's legit. If you don't know what a power bottom is, they're the bottom that does the fucking, right? So it's just like they're not fucking you, but it feels like they fucking you the way they fucking you. Like legit. Like they're throwing it back. It's just like a power bottom.
It's like a size queen to the straight community.
Yeah. It's like
take any dick, you just take all of that shit.
Exactly.
You just
like bitches, like like your starfishes, the bitches they let you do all the work. Like you're the starfish in the situation if you're the one doing the fucking, because the power bottom is the one like, oh nah, take this ass, not take this dick, just take this ass. I mean, like that's the power bottom. They're aggressive. They're, you know. That's I actually prefer power bottom when I'm fucking the bottom. What I don't like is the motherfuckers who say they fucking versatile and they be a bottom and they only be a fucking power bottom. They be like, the nigga, not only are you lying, you want me to do all the fucking, like, man, throw that shit back. Get it together.
Not talking directly to him. Woo! I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Definitely getting edited out.
Why?
That's definitely getting edited out.
Why would you edit that out? Why would you edit that out?
Because we're like, you know, tossed into a comedy.
Okay.
That's not funny.
It had been like 3 years.
That's not funny.
Okay,
That's
well,
not
what
funny.
the fuck? That's the way my mind works. If you want to give me notice, I'll call.
No,
I get into dark humor. You said you couldn't breathe. I said it.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Get into it, but I'm editing that shit out. No, that's not funny.
It's not funny, but what I'm saying is that you said I can't breathe, and that was the slogan when that happened. It's not gonna look bad on you, the fuck. If it would look bad on me if I gave it. It's not gonna look bad on me.
It's getting edited out.
Ah! Shut the fuck up. Annoying. Whatevs. I cleared this because because I'm thinking you got cards. You're gonna put something here. I don't
I'm
know.
trying to shuffle. You're gonna lose anyway.
Ooh,
Answer the
got it.
question. Who would you rather have for a father? So this one, if it's like this, it's like majority the votes win, but like something till this up. Joe Jackson, Future,
Matthew Knowles.
Matthew Knowles, Bill Cosby.
Because that would mean that Beyonce would be my sister.
Okay, I can take that. Yeah.
It ain't got shit to do because Joe Jackson will beat the black off you, literally.
But you
The black
know,
off you.
Matthew Knowles wasn't a great father either. But you know, at least she had Beyonce's sister.
But he would. But at least Beyonce's a sister.
Right.
And Solange, don't do her.
Yes.
Not richly, no, but just say yes. Anyway, Future absolutely not because I feel like his kids will never see him. Bill Cosby is given. No, well then again, he can teach me how to make a mean Spanish fly cocktail. I don't know. I'm gonna say Matthew Knowles.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Matthew.
Answer the question. What's the first thing we do before eating a pretty birthday cake? Sing happy birthday, cut a piece for everyone, ask what flavor it is, take a picture.
What?
Alright, sorry. So,
What's you read it really fast. What's the first thing we do before eating a pretty birthday cake? Sing happy birthday, cut a piece for everyone. Ask what flavor it is, take a picture.
We should be writing these down and see if our answers compare. And then,
What you mean compare to what?
And then like flipping them over. So like whatever your answer would be, I like write my answer, you write your answer, and like bam, see if it's the same.
We should be doing that. You got a whiteboard?
I do.
You got 2 whiteboards?
I do.
Why you gotta have gold? You so shady. You really offer me gold.
You wanna go?
I'm the guest.
You wanna go?
I'm the guest. The guest. Look. 1, 2, 3. D.
C.
It's D.
This is the black culture we talking about. My black
Ask
people.
what flavor it is. It's a birthday cake. It's white cake.
No, black people. Yes. In my
It's yellow
comments.
birthday cake. It's funfetti. The fuck.
In my comments, black people let him know. Oh no, we're not eating cake without knowing what flavor it is.
Bitch, you can look at it and see what flavor it is. The fuck? What you mean?
You can't look at a cake and see what flavor it
A
is.
pretty birthday cake. It's birthday cake flavored. What's the answer? What the answer at? It's on the
They
back.
don't get, it's majority votes. And if there's more black people here, they'd be voting with me.
Majority rules. No.
Yes, it's C.
Just take a picture. You always take a picture before you. If it's a pretty cake, you take a picture with the cake.
in the suburbs.
If it's a pretty cake, you take a picture with the cake. You don't
Yes,
cut
you
the
do.
person's name. You say happy birthday. You say
Exactly,
it the Martin Luther
exactly.
King way.
Exactly. But if you're like if
you
are African American, you're gonna ask what flavor it is. Shake fucking facts.
You don't ask no motherfucking
Yes, you
flavor.
do. Like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Please fill these fucking comments with the
Yeah,
truth.
let me know what time it is. I don't think that that's correct. I think that you're actually
Let me
wrong.
know. See